Hey everyone, today I am attempting to put up a paper towel holder. It's wall or cabinet mount. Could be a disaster, could not be, we'll see. So that's what I'll be doing. You can kind of watch and I'll try to impart any wisdom I might have, if I have any at all. The one that I ordered, you can mount with screws. I'm gonna try the stick-on first to kind of see if I like where it is before committing to putting a hole in the wall. Although, as my mom would tell you, you can just easily patch a hole, so she's never afraid to do things like that. So I'll show you what this looks like. Little screw holes. Working with extra sticky pads, which is nice. Some people said they didn't have a problem with it sticking, but we'll see. The reason I want to do that is that mine, when it's mounted here and my hands are wet and I'm just dripping all over the top of this, which I don't like, it also takes up counter space, which I'm trying to clear off more of. So I thought if I have one mounted over here, that would be much more convenient. So that's what I will be doing. My hands dry out really easily and get irritated, so I usually wear these gloves for a lot of my cleaning. They're non-latex and they're nicely coated inside, which is handy. And cleaning is one of the reasons that I want to get some stuff off the counter. I watch a few different ladies on YouTube talking about cleaning and organizing, and I'm really finding it to be true that having a lot of stuff, although I like it for convenience when cooking and things, makes it really challenging to clean because then you have to move everything, which then is just another reason why you kind of put off some of the, hidden spots. So I already messed up, but I wanted to show you because this is what happens when you do some of these projects, especially we're all busy, and if doing home projects is not what you do all day, sometimes you don't plan it out as well as you should. Because I actually knew this, but forgot by the time I got around to mounting this thing. The issue is paper towels won't fit far enough over to go onto it the way that I put it, which I knew because I had tested this out, but it's been a while and I forgot and I stuck it on. So I'm gonna attempt to get it off without damaging the wall, and we'll see what happens. But good thing I put the screws in first, because at least this way, having to move it should be less of a problem. It was not smooth coming off. So yeah, tried to mount a paper towel rack and now I get to patch a wall and still don't have a paper towel rack. But this is what happens. It's no big deal. We will take care of it, and I will let you know how I took care of it and show you the finished product, because yes, it's annoying and it's a setback, but it doesn't mean that we shouldn't do it. We'll just fix it and move on. I cut myself because the edges right here where I was trying to pull the sticky stuff off were very sharp. So now I also get to get a Band-Aid and then patch the wall. Normally for like this kind of small indoor project, I don't wear gloves, but apparently I need to do that today because it's gonna be one of those days. That's all right. I didn't want to do it this way because if I'm pulling this way, I could pull the whole roll off, which is why I wanted to do it the other way. But I'm limited in my options because obviously if I do anything here, the door's in the way, and I can't do it there and get it on because the door or the window frame blocks where I would put it. So I could have put it here, but that's too low, and then it's kind of on the counter, which was defeating the purpose. I'm gonna patch this. Right now I just have thumbtacks in it. Test this out and make sure. I don't think they're strong enough to really hold a big paper towel roll, but I'm gonna try with a couple times with the little one. Then I have two holes where I need them to put screws in once I decide if that's what I want to do. Obviously, I'm not going to use the sticky stuff. And I don't know who these people are that were saying it didn't stick to the wall, because as you can see, it was definitely stuck on there. So yeah, I will do some spackling. I thought we had a textured spray that you can put on because our walls are bumpy, but I can't find it right now. So got gloves because I did cut myself on the edge of that. I've got a dry paper towel, wet paper towel. This stuff, which I have used before. Let's see if I can get it close enough. You can see it's nice because it's ready to go. And honestly, with the location, I probably don't need the texture anyway. And then I've got a little, I don't even know what you call these, spackle scraper. I'm sure there's a fancy word that'll either come to me or somebody will tell me. So here we go. Wish me luck. It's just one of those days, apparently. But once you commit, you kind of have to follow through. So I now really want this project done. Hopefully this isn't dried out because I haven't used it in a while, but we will see. The other nice thing about this one is it goes on pink and then dries white, so you don't mess with it or bump it or do anything before it's hard, which isn't a problem with this location, but other places you might want to use it, it could be. So I am going to, well, I'm going to test to make sure it's not clogged, because no, it looks like it's going to work. I'm going to put a little bit on here. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. That is hard to push out, but that's okay. I'm going to put a little on. It's a little bit gummy, probably because it's older, this one, but I'm going to use it anyway, and hopefully I can get it to work. Oh, that's horrible. So basically, this is turning into a what not to do video. That's all right. This is what real life is like. Surprisingly, I have actually done things like this before and not had a disaster. I've actually done bigger projects, but today is just, it's just not working out. All right, still really difficult to get out, but that is much smoother. So I think if I kind of massage it a bit and squish it. It's hard when you're short and weak like I am. I guess I know what one of my New Year's resolutions should be. All right, I'm trying to get coverage and then I'll worry about getting it a little nicer looking. My mom is a pro at this, but I am not. Okay, that's doing something. I'm also hoping once I get it on and it dries, especially with the paper towel roll, it shouldn't be too obvious. And I will do a close-up so you can see. Okay, that's doing something. That's doing something. All right, we got a little bit more. And there's probably things that are better for such a bigger area. Oh no, I just undid my progress. Okay. Nope, self, don't get it stuck on there and then pull up. It's okay, it's not great. It's better than a hole in the wall. So I will bring you guys in for a closer look. Yeah, so that didn't go according to plan, but that's okay. That's kind of how it goes sometimes, and it's hard not to get discouraged, and you go into it and it ends up creating bigger problems and taking more of your time. You just wanted to do a simple project, but doing it yourself does pay off. I knew getting into it that obviously I could patch the hole and I could do different things, but starting small and doing things for yourself is a really nice feeling. So don't be afraid to do it. I mean, I messed up, but I will show you the update once it dries and I put the actual screws in. So don't be afraid to try it. Don't be afraid to do it. You can fix it. Keep going.